Dante the feral colt, changing his halter for the first time.
Oh, you want me to put it away? Oh, no. What? I'm going to show him something else scary today. Clearly did not phase him at that moment, so I got the hang of it. What is that? Now that was really nice. He truly just allowed me to just bring it to him.
I would never assume I could take a halter off a horse and be able to get one back on, especially with a feral colt like Dante. You are better off assuming that the original haltering was traumatic, and it will be difficult to put one back on than assume a solid lesson was completed. It would be awful to take a halter off and be unable to catch the horse again.
It won't come in there. I promise you, like, oh. Stop. I put it well, also, I put the chairs here, too. Yep. Well, he's had a little bit of time to look at those, right? Oh, not from this angle, but. Probably half an hour. Oh, okay. I didn't know if you guys put them there yesterday. No, I did this morning. What's that thing? I don't know if I did. I don't think it's that. Feels good. You want to hold it? A little heavier than this little missiles that I put on it. You have to get a big grip on it. Huh? Here. There's Memphis. Come on. This is the most he's allowed me to really, without much reaction. Oh, yeah. Touch it. Well, we were rubbing on him yesterday and last night. He loves to have under his forelock and his under there and scratch and rub. Whoop. Right here. The step right there. Take the wire out of it. What do you think? Yeah, I'm all about sliding one over your leg.
After he lets me just touch his nose with it, I then try to sort of wrap it across the top of his nose.
Don't go away, look. Oh,
After he allows me to wrap it across his nose, I back away and give him a break. Often this retreat promotes curiosity. I don't sneak around horses, not even in the introduction of new things. To me, that just adds an unnecessary step I'll have to work through later. I'd rather they see things as they will be expected to than have to change it later. Here, I just approach him with the outstretched halter, as if he's always seen it that way.
Now is that he's shaking. I mean, that's not going to be obvious in the camera, but he's got a tremble to him now. So this is clearly overwhelming him, although he's doing more of a stop stillness for me. That's nice.
The head shake and then dropping his nose to the ground is his attempt to bring himself down off some of the adrenaline he is experiencing.
Keep lowering your head. Keep lowering your head.
Oh, would you look at that? Patience can provide a safe environment to bring out the curiosity. It's so important to allow their exploration. After I can confidently wrap it across his nose, I then try to expand my accepted area by trying to rub the halter up higher on his face. Remember, the halter will have to pass both of his eyes and over his ears if I wish to only undo the cheek snap and leave the crown piece still buckled.
Overstimulation now, huh? Okay. And he's allowed you to touch his ears? Yep. Not grab them, but rub, rub them up. Like touch them and put your hand up. It's only to be his first experience having something thrown over his ears. And I'll find out. Well, he's never had them like, more like gently touch like this. Okay. You know what I mean? Yep. Not actually grab. Every little noise he is completely like exploding internally. But I have other people here. Oh, you're in the barn, just like made a settling noise. Oh, yeah, and they're going in and out of the barn today, so it's unfortunately the way it is. Oh, he's gonna learn to deal. Yeah. But it's just like every single noise. Oh, yeah, he's so hyper aware of everything right now. All right.
When he jumped a little in worry, I simply moved the halter back to a spot that he had already accepted as a form of retreat. There comes a point to where you don't have to completely leave to offer a retreat.
Mm-hmm. I can handle his eyes and put my hands down like this, like covering, like down to his muzzle. Doesn't love his muzzle. He's allowing me to wrap it around his muzzle and rub it on his muzzle, so that's good. That's not his stage, that's all. Typically. He was better with the right eye. And if I recall correctly, he's right-sided, so he's going to be better with everything on the right side. So I'd be the first foot to pick up the thingy on the right side. Mm-hmm. Although, he's also quite agile with that right hind leg. This is true.
Because he allowed me to place it that high up without trying to escape the pressure. I asked him to allow me to stay a little longer before I took it away. As he became more accepting of me touching him higher up, I stopped starting at the nose and started going straight for the higher point of contact in a sweeping motion as you would when sliding the halter on.
He's a little less sure about that left eye, so fine with the right eye. Now both eyes.
After so many successful approaches, I feel it's important to let him soak on all of that stimulation.
Good boy. I want him to come off with some adrenaline because if something spoofs him, I don't want him to have so much wound up adrenaline that he ends up jumping on top of me. Oh, that'd be again. I'm doing a lot of standing in front of him today, so I'm okay with him coming down a little bit. I like that he's a closet anxiety, but I also don't like that. Yeah. I like it because I know it's there and I can see it and I can dictate it, but in the same sense, if you can't read it, it could be very dangerous. Yeah. So he tries very hard to be brave. Yep.
If you give your horse a break to soak and they start to lose focus, as Dante does here, then it's time to start working again.
Rubbing his ears, but not trying to go over them. Mm-hmm. I like it. It's allowing me now to do kind of a natural thing that I would do with my horses, which is redirect his nose and he turns his nose away. I just, by automatic, just kind of redirect his nose, and he hasn't had a reaction to that. So it's like I'm starting to be able to do kind of the normal things. Yeah. This is great. Yeah, I love it. I'm gonna do one normal thing one time and realize that, wait a minute, you're still dealing with somebody who's never had this done before. It's still a feral thing.
Because he allowed the whole thing to go over his ears on and off, I gave him a break.
Well, I'm actually accomplishing a goal I set up to do. He tends to change that on me. Yes, he does. He got worried there, so I'm going to back off for a second.
Here I add rhythm to the process because not everyone is super smooth about sliding a halter
That was
on.
really nice.
They turn their
It was, like,
heads, they
totally
lower their
offering
heads
to
or
check me
raise
out
their
at the
heads
same time. Like,
sometimes
that wasn't really
before the
bothering
halter
him.
is completely
Yeah,
on.
okay.
It's important to expose them to all the
Wasting a lot of time with
sensations
the wrong
and
halter.
potential mishaps.
They might as well show him the one we hope to put on.
If you were wondering why I had 2 extra halters, the one I had been getting him used to is now going to go over his ears and rest around his neck to become a neck rope. This way, I can see if he's manageable using a neck rope before taking off the only lifeline that we have on him. Once I'm confident that I could control him with the makeshift neck rope, it will be time to remove the original halter.
Job. This dog. I'm tangling in his hair. Wow, he's allowing me to do a yank on this because it's tangled in his hair. Oh, sorry, buddy. I'm impressed that he's allowing me to do this. I'm full on yanking on it. He's got like a dreadlock around the top here. No. I'd say scissors, but I highly doubt I can introduce him to scissors right now. Yeah, that's the right. God. Hey, we got all kinds of things going on here. I had not put it over his nose to that point yet. Wow. Now I actually have to take it back off. Good job.
Letting the original halter hang off of him, like I did there, I strongly discourage. I'm not sure why I did that as opposed to switching the snap onto the halter acting as a neck rope. This right here could have been really bad if he had panicked and ran. This is definitely a case of do as I say, not as I do.
Okay. What do you think, little dude? I'm gonna unstep it again. Good that it wasn't in the right adjustment. I get to practice. How did you practice? He's really been trapped since hanging off of it. Like, what the heck? I'm fully tied down. Oh, wait, no. That would not be good. That would not be good. You know. You pound in your snap. Good job. Good job. Good job. Oh, we're gonna go. That's the first time I've done that too. So both hands on each side. Hold on. Should really move. Good job. You're like a totally different little animal here, I'll tell you. Good job. Look back at the very first video. Yeah. How did that happen? You're like, that was nothing. You got this. All right. Well, that went much better than I was anticipating. Yeah. So, me too. Yeah, that made me very nervous. So, let's see what this purple thing is. What's this purple thing? Soft purple thing. I have a few little soft one if you want. I'm hoping it has enough bristle to it to where it's kind of a pleasant, itchy, scratchy thing. Yeah, the other one is too good for that, I guess. It probably feels a little nice. It feels a little nice. It feels a little nice. Don't be too mad about it. I don't like your ears shifting that much. Did you like that? Is that okay? You want me to do that again? Okay. I'll do it again. Want me to do it again? Okay, I'll do it again. You gonna do it again? Okay, I'll do it again. I'm giving him a voice right now.
What I mean about I'm giving him a voice right now is I'm giving him the opportunity to tell me whether or not he wants me to do something again.
Don't know if I like that spot
This is all his decision to ask for me to rub him again.
Oh, there's no glue in that, you little hungry man. In there. You want me to, let's see, can we get your chest? I bet your chest would be itchy. You've never touched his chest except for with a stick. So, let's see. They keep some strength in it. Like that. Didn't like that. Not like any proceeding. So his face is telling me quite a bit. But don't do that. Now he's starting to say, oh, it's not for that. I have a couple itches there. Let me do it again. Want me to do it again? Okay. Ooh, you wanted to get mad at it? Oh, glad at it. Get all your own doing there, buddy. Your own again. What about there? Some horses are very weird about their chest, so it's almost like risky to try the chest. What up? Oh, wait, I know. Up there. There. What do you think of that? What do you think of that? Will I do that again? I want to offer it more like a scratch than a brushing. We'll try again. Because I know at one point he had a pretty itchy back. The reason I'm standing the way I am is so I can jump out of that tick zone faster as he could probably try to pick me. Well, how did that go? Go okay? Usually a pretty itchy shoulder. Looks like they're starting to tell me that's an itchy shoulder there. You sure are. You want me to do that some more? That shoulder itch a lot? No? You want me to get that shoulder again? Try if I'm gonna get that shoulder there. Move your thumb and that itches right there, I'm sure. Oh, there's a little parrot lip coming. There's a little parrot lip. You like me to do that again? Say yes, please. You can do that again, ladies. Oh, heaven. You know, is that some more? I probably got the itches pretty good. Where I'm gonna just more make it where it's not pleasant again. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. I believe in grooming should be like petting them anyway. So, what do you think? Did I get brave? He said, I don't know how brave you really are, lady. Okay, I don't want to make you mad. We were doing good. I don't want to make you mad. You were doing good. What do you think? Can I approach you with a brush or something? Oh, that's pretty nice. Can I approach you with a brush or something? Yeah, but only touch his legs to be very good. And even then, I only went down to the knee because he didn't tolerate it. It's like learning a lot of ground time. Yeah. Which is nice because I hate to hold a horse for anything. What did you find? Well, thank you for showing it to me. I honestly don't know what time it is, but I really feel I did quite a bit with him today. I agree. It is 8:31. I love it. I'm good. That's amazing. Because I don't want to get into a situation where I piss him off and then I have to fix that. I think this went very positive. Absolutely. No, I think this is perfect. I really do. We're good.